Now listen, I'm a manga reader. I knew this episode was going to be emotional, but I was deadass not prepared to cry. All right, let me back up a bit. The episode starts off with a black and white point of view shot of a woman running around in the dark. You hear her exacerbated pants as she frantically is looking around, and then we come back to the current situation. Now, if you haven't been watching Dananon, first off, what are you doing? But also, I'm gonna have to spoil this episode a little bit and explain the context. So, this weird ballerina ghost has been haunting Ida because she believes that she is her mother. And last episode, it was kind of a goofy gag or joke. But with this seventh episode, we're finally learning the context around the situation. Turns out, Ida fucking died last episode, and there is no way to save her unless the ghost that they're currently fighting gives up her aura voluntarily. And when she sees Ida, the person she believes is her daughter, she agrees to sacrifice her aura to save her life. And this is when the episode really takes a dark turn. Momo starts the connection between them to transfer the aura, and we get flashbacks to a mother who worked too many jobs just to help her daughter learn ballet. She even gives her the same dress that she's wearing in her ghost form, which is incredibly sad, but it gets worse. Turns out she owed money to the Yakuza, who break in one night to retrieve the money that she had actually spent on that very dress. So they beat her up and steal her child. At this point, she's incredibly injured. She's bloody from the broken shards of glass, but she is still running out in the rain to look for her daughter. To no avail. She then dances one final time before leaping to her death in one of the most hauntingly beautiful moments I've ever seen in anime. This moment is genuinely breathtaking. It was amazingly choreographed, and it feels as if the world itself was dancing together with this mother and daughter. This moment hits even harder as we get interrupted by flashbacks of her daughter. After this, we learn that Ida's mother also passed away at a similar time, and after that, Ida reached out to the ghost thinking it was her mother, and since then, it's just been watching her, trying to be with her. This dynamic feels almost too perfect, a mother who wishes she could see her daughter, a girl who just wants to find her mom. In the manga, this whole backstory happens in like a couple of pages at most. I'm talking, 2 to 3 chapters. Maybe I'm just a fast reader, but when I was going through these flashbacks in this moment, my attitude was more like, damn, that's crazy. But watching the anime was a completely different experience, especially during the climax. After seeing the ghost backstory, Ida and Momo are moved to tears, but I'm still barely holding on at this point. I'm retaining my dignity. But it's then revealed that the ghost will never rest in peace because she has so many regrets about being a terrible mother, about not being able to give her daughter the life that she deserved. But then
お母さん、愛してる。
hey, who's cutting onions in here? I need to give my flowers to the director of the entire project, Fuga Yamashiro, and just Sai and Saru for this amazing adaptation. And of course, the storyboarder and episode director, Shuto Enomoto, did a fucking amazing job in bringing this episode to life. Like, actually phenomenal. Paired with the brilliant music of Kensuke Ushio, I mean, come on. This is a fucking amazing adaptation. In my vlog video, I said that manga to anime adaptations shouldn't be one-to-one, panel to a specific shot. A lot of people disagreed with that take, but this is what I'm talking about, A good adaptation follows the source material clinically and very, very faithfully, but a great adaptation chooses to just remove some of the detail from the designs because it's animation. We want to see them move. We want to see it be fluid. A great adaptation adds scenes and intensity because, when the manga author was limited to a panel structure, that's what worked for them. Whereas in an anime, you have access to a new sense of sound. You have access to this new dimension of pacing and time where you can control that. Both mediums have their strengths, but the amazing thing about the Dandan anime is the way that they use the tools that anime provides. And I'm not dissing Dandan's manga. It's genuinely amazing. Like, Tatsu's art is great. But when done properly, man, an anime adaptation always hits me the hardest. And goddamn, this shit hit me like a truck. Okay, I was fucking bawling by the end of this episode. Also, I know I already made a video about Dandadan like 4 days ago, but goddamn, man, as soon as I think I'm out, they pull me back in. What do you guys think of this newest episode? Leave a comment, subscribe, watch another video, and peace.